There is a lot of people that are asking me about my build.
16 kills, by the way.
They do not understand the power and the glory. Why do I have such a high damage?
Top damage, by the way, just saying. No matter how good they are, I still have top damage. Let's just not forget that. Top kill that. Look at the kills, dude.
With even higher armor. And the funniest part is when I blow their mind. Why do I never run out of bullets with a double LMG and I never reload them? If you're asking me, Eroktic, is this PvE or a PvP build? I can most definitely say it is both.
What is up, Skararmi? How's it going? Eroktic here. Day 7 in the Division 2, and I'm using this build for like 5 days. I'm just using this build, everything else does not matter. LMGs are the most overpowered shit in the game. I do not know. Dear Division community, are you blind? Are you blind? Look at the damage. Look at the statistics, dude. By the way, we are in the World Tier 4 still. Damage might be low if you're watching this video 5 years later, okay? Usually, when I'm calculating any other weapon, it is not even close to the M60. M60, my favorite weapon in the division, and that is why we are using 2 of them. And I'm gonna find their body. There is one more. We have a boost. They can suck my ding dong, right? The whole point of a build is to extract the highest potential out of the LMG. It has insane damage, it has insane RPM, and it can be laser accurate with 100 megas in size, and it is doing 15% damage to the targets out of cover. We have so much synergy, and the whole point of making this video is to show you guys how I'm building, what I'm aiming for. This build is not optimized. There are still pieces that I'm missing that I have to switch to pick and choose different things. But anyways, the reason why I decided to make this build, the reason why this is gonna be my favorite build for a long time, is because we are playing the Division 2. You're gonna have to spend multiple magazines into the enemy. When you are spending multiple magazines in your enemies, you have to reload. The biggest downside of the LMG is a terrible reload. When you press R, you can literally go take a piece, come back, and you're gonna be right on time when LMG can continue with the fire. But there is a talent on the holster that is called Filler Up. Reloading from the empty reloads all of the weapons, which means after I'm done with shooting with this LMG, and after I'm done with shooting with this LMG, I switch to the Sado shotgun, I proc it. When it's refilled, both of my LMGs are full again. Keep in mind that I did not waste any bullets. I'm gonna actually show you right now the burst potential on the very hard difficulty on the AoE, just to see how much damage potential it has. It's insane. It's insane. My best time to kill was 9 seconds. By the way, I'm using in cover, and I'm gonna explain the reason why. Don't worry. This is one magazine. I have 2 bullets left. Time to kill 9 seconds 30. Whatever. 9.3 seconds. Anyways, I'm gonna also show you DPS just to show you the rotation, what this filler up is doing with the synergy between 2 LMGs and my Sado shotgun. I have on the Sado shotgun plus 10% reload speed, and I would really love to have while holstered weapon swap is 10% faster. I'm trying to find Sado shotgun with that. If you have seen one, just tell me in the comment section it exists, because I'm trying to find it. So my first M60 has more damage the more I'm shooting, which means when I'm around 50%-ish of the magazine size, 50 mags left, I have 15% extra bonus. And those are definitely the best talents that I found right now in the Division 2 in the first week of a gameplay, okay? Close and personal. On my secondary, on my primary, the more I shoot, more damage I'm doing. On the end of the magazine, it is extra 30% damage. On both of my LMGs, I have rate of fire 10%. Plus, on my primary LMG, I have well equipped, skills deployed at a full armor, have 25% more duration, charges and ammo, which means before I engage in a combat, I proc the drone and then I shoot, and then drone is here for a long time and cooldown is much shorter. And my secondary LMG, on the third one, I have this close and personal here. While holstered, your equipped weapon gains a bonus handling based on weapons type, which means second LMG is complementing my primary, which means my primary is having 4 slots. I'm shooting with my primary, and then when I'm done with the primary, in that time I push closer to the target and then I start to use my secondary LMG. Having a 200 bullets without of any reload is insane. But what is even more insane is that you can reload them both at the same time with a way lower reload speed because of the side of shotgun, and you're not consuming any bullets. This build is gonna probably be really popular in the raids. Just saying. I'm gonna just do it one rotation just to give you a clear picture of what I'm doing. After I'm done, I switch. I shoot with the second one. Of course, this is a firing range. This weapon is good for CQC, not for the long range shots, but whatever. After I'm done with shooting, I switch. I proc the reload. They are reloaded and I continue with the shooting again. Basically, that's pretty much the rotation of my build. Now there is one more way how I'm reloading my magazines, and that is when my armor is depleted. Now that passive perk, you're getting it from the specialization Demolitionist. It is right here. When armor is reduced to 0, refills all main weapon ammo, which means I shoot first 100 bullets and then I shoot another 100 bullets, and usually your armor is gonna get shredded, which means your ammunition is gonna be refilled again. It is gonna be a lifesaver in any situations. Like, the most crucial time when you're playing the Division 2 is while you're reloading, and that is the reason why I'm making this build. That is why I wanna share you my build with you guys. And also, on top of all of that, thanks to the specialization, after your armor plate is shredded, you're getting weapon handling boost for 15 seconds. And it is insane! It is laser accurate. It is brutal. So this is the stability when I'm moving and shooting, you see? And now let me buff up. Now look at the stability and accuracy while moving. Look at this, 15 seconds. It just goes. It just goes, man. And I can, by the way, I have 6 plates here. The reason why I didn't use the plate, and again I didn't use the plate while I buffed up my plate, is because of a talent. And that talent is that there is a 50% chance that I'm not gonna consume. Efficient. Using the armor kit has a 50% chance not to consume armor kit, which means you can have a lot. What the hell are you doing? What is that weapon? I can have a lot of plates, and I didn't use my plate again, by the way. 3 plates used, didn't use not even one. It's insane. My mods on my weapons, they're all complementing critical hit damage and critical hit chance. It is not that great, but it is giving me extra damage with the cost of the accuracy, stability, and critical range. On my magazine, I have rate of fire 10+%. Now I'm doing my build like this is just because of that one perk in Demolitionist. This perk right here, it's insane. And of course, while you have the Demolitionist, you have 15% extra damage with the LMGs. I was thinking, should I do LMG plus SMG? I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna shred everything with the LMG. We're gonna never stop with the fire. Never stop with the fire, guys. 3 of us are camping here. Found you. Someone is bleeding! And also Demolitionist has really nice perks. I'm not gonna go over the rest of the perks that are not that important right now, but basically, you can just stop with the build here. You need a death holster, you need a double M60 with a lot of rate of fire, the shotgun with the reload speed and wall holster weapon swap is increased weapon handling, nini nana nunu nana. Now, second part of a build is that I wanted to have high survivability. So I stacked as much as armor I can. Thanks to my high armor and thanks to my chest piece, I have unstoppable force that is giving me 44% increased weapon damage. Just because of this. Just because of this, tanks can be DPS also, which is amazing. And I honestly do think that unstoppable force for the tank is a must. Like, you can go with the unbreakable to have 25% extra armor, basically. And if you want to drop that 44% weapon damage, you can boost your armor by 25%. Now, having 25% extra armor or 40% more damage, I think Unstoppable Force is the best in slot, definitely, for my build. And the last thing that is really important that is triggering my build is definitely going for the brand sets that is gonna give you the total armor, health, basically survivability. Just go full on with the tank. And also find that extra 10% LMG damage somewhere and build your build around that plus 10% extra LMG damage. I'm doing that right now. I learned it on the hard way. Everything else is really whatever. Just stack survivability, armor wherever you can, weapon damage, and you're gonna be good to go. You can do whatever the hell you want with your mask, with your gloves, backpack. Get with the hardened as much as you can. Basically, yeah, stack your armor. Stack your armor so Unstoppable Force is stronger and stronger. This is a World Tier 4, by the way, which means Unstoppable Force is gonna be stronger and stronger the higher gear scores we get. I'm gonna continue developing this build, so make sure to slap that subscribe button. I'm gonna definitely make a version 2 of this build because there is no way that I'm gonna play anything else. Maybe I'm gonna play bolt action sniper rifles because they are brutally insane also. Only normalized. See ya in the occupied dark zone, by the way. Even with the normalized stats, it is still doing its job. I'm gonna roll some clips to prove you the true power of the Skra and M60. M60 best weapon in game, period. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Eroktic, out. Are they camping the roof? Double kill! Oh, yeah, this is risky. Skra, you fucks! Oh, this guy's solo, man. He's immune. He was immune. Are they gonna learn that they cannot 1v1 me? Or what? Are you joking, dude? Only one crate? That was only one crate. 13 kills, 0 deaths. One crate, dude? What the heck, dude? Why?